You're wrong. I know now, without a doubt. Kingdom Hearts is light.
Welcome to MojoPlays, and today we are looking into the Phineas Cube to go back to before and after the rising of Goliath to the Third War of Herencian, when Boris and Jorbus grabbed the Infinity Cube after escaping from Glinkle Prison in the third timeline, while opposing the events in the sixth timeline to create an alternate dimension where everything is the same, except Jorbus's mother is his father. This is the 10 video game franchises with the most confusing lore. Before we continue, we publish content all week long, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified of our latest videos. Resident Evil. While the Resident Evil series largely follows a chronological order and most of the games can be experienced as singular experiences, its overarching narrative is more intricate than it initially appears. Notably, Resident Evil 3 features events occurring both before and after Resident Evil 2. As the franchise evolved beyond traditional zombie horror, delving into various aspects of the horror genre, the plot expanded and gained complexity. Nevertheless, the core focus remained on the Umbrella Corporation and its extensive involvement in chemical and biological experimentation, serving as a consistent thread throughout the series. The lore of Resident Evil Village dates back to well before any of the games, and throughout all of the games. It's a nightmare. God, I love it.
I need your help.
Silent Hill. The complexity of Silent Hill lore stems from its fragmented storytelling, psychological depth, and symbolic nature. The series employs non-linear narratives and surreal environments that blur reality and illusion, and let's not even get started on how unreliable the protagonists are. Additionally, each game introduces new elements while revisiting established themes, contributing to the overall ambiguity. Symbolism, psychological trauma, and supernatural elements further complicate understanding. The deliberate ambiguity encourages multiple interpretations, fostering speculation and debate among fans. The intricate layers of the narrative and symbolism contribute to the enduring mystery and intrigue surrounding the Silent Hill series. Five Nights at Freddy's.
Hello? Hello? I wanted to record a message for you to help you get settled in on your first night. I actually worked in that office before you. I'm finishing up my last week now, as a matter of fact.
Five Nights at Freddy's initially presented as basic, with a hidden plot that unfolded, but as more games were released, its depth became increasingly apparent over time. With the sequel revealing itself as a prequel, fans were taken aback by the extensive ambiguity, leading to the ongoing debate about its timeline placement. The series revolves around murderous animatronics stemming from a pizzeria chain engineered by William Afton. Afton's actions include covering up a child's bite by killing others, ultimately meeting his demise and becoming trapped in a robot body. However, the narrative's reliability is questioned, with speculation fueled by shifting timelines and in-universe fanfiction. Tracking the series' chronology proves challenging amidst evolving interpretations. The Legend of Zelda. Originally, The Legend of Zelda didn't aim for narrative connectivity across its games. Over time, however, a shift occurred, prompting the establishment of a canonical three-pronged timeline, originating from The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. One path depicts the defeat of the hero of time, while the others portray his triumph, following either the child or adult Link. Despite this official timeline, fans persistently debate the placement of individual games, particularly the post-apocalyptic Breath of the Wild, adding layers of intrigue to the franchise's lore. Crazy to think that some people still think Zelda is the little green fella. Call of Duty Zombies. Despite its inception with over-the-top elements like playable real-life politicians, the lore of the zombie modes in Call of Duty has maintained continuity. Developer Treyarch has made efforts to place each installment in a timeline through subtle references, resulting in a complex narrative that can be challenging to follow. The central antagonist, Richtofen, remains a consistent element throughout, but the timeline's clarity is often obscured by its frequent jumps across history, leaving players guessing about the specific setting of each zombie mode. As someone who still doesn't know when World War II took place, I am utterly confused. My Roman Empire is the Emperor's New Groove PS1 game, so I'm pretty simple. Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed takes place in the past and the present, but not just the past, also the past's past and the past's future. That was a confusing way of saying there's a lot of history. Again, my white whale. Recollections of the past often seem straightforward to structure, yet organizing the remaining narratives presents a more intricate challenge than anticipated. The modern-day segments of the games, with their diverse protagonists and the influence of technological and supernatural artifacts from the series lore, can be particularly perplexing to follow. The intertwining of these storylines results in a complex through line that, while not inherently difficult to grasp, remains intricate to piece together cohesively. Nier. Nier Automata is renowned for its intricate narrative, a common trait for games that warrant multiple playthroughs. To unlock the full story of this 2017 transhuman epic, players must complete the game multiple times to uncover different post-credit revelations. Additionally, gamers must consider the original PS3 game, Nier Replicant, which boasts a wealth of lore that enriches the narrative of Automata. Spanning hundreds of years between the original and Automata, the game's world is steeped in a rich history brimming with countless tales, including an untranslated stage play spin-off. Furthermore, the entire Nier series serves as the lore for the Drakengard series. Blaze Blue. This one makes my head hurt. The four main games revolve around Ragnar, an outlaw navigating a fascist society while wielding the Blaze Blue. Amid his rebellion against the government, he unearths numerous conspiracies surrounding an ancient magic conflict. The narrative complexity escalates with the introduction of clones, false identities, and the enigmatic Yuki Terumi, resulting in one of the most intricate fighting game storylines. Similar to Kingdom Hearts, the series' narrative spans across multiple spin-offs and an anime. Notably, each playthrough on an arcade cabinet is regarded as canonical, contributing to the franchise's overarching lore. Can we please just streamline our confusing laws? Why do I need 2 consoles, a magazine subscription, and a handful of streaming services just to follow the story of My Little Pony? Metal Gear. Here's one that I actually understand. Go watch my MGS timeline video, it's great. Metal Gear was destined for a convoluted plot from its inception. Initially released on an obscure Japanese PC, the original duology underwent significant alterations for its English release, complicating matters for players. Transitioning to the Solid series only intensified the confusion, with the sequel, Metal Gear Solid 2, proving perplexing despite its devoted fanbase. The subsequent prequel, Metal Gear Solid 3, delved into the backstory of the franchise's primary antagonist, yet inconsistencies persisted in his actions across the series. Even with Metal Gear Solid 4 attempting to tie everything together, players were still left bewildered at times by the intricate narrative web. Also, every game is like a damn movie, and Kojima makes every character only speak in metaphors. It's insane. Kingdom Hearts.
Whoa!
Between the first 2 games on PS2, you were expected to buy a Game Boy Advance just to understand the story with Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, which is just lunacy. But it's not just the amount of games and the spread of platforms that contribute to the game's confusion. It genuinely is a deep and intricate story that uses some of the more conventionally mind-bending story elements available. Body doubling, time travel, alternate worlds, it's a mess. Few elements exemplify this series' complexity as much as its iconic monsters. The Heartless, born from corrupted hearts, and the counterparts, the Nobodies, crafted from their abandoned bodies, initially arose from failed scientific experiments. However, subsequent revelations disclosed that these entities were naturally occurring all along. These retroactive alterations are commonplace in the series, contributing to its labyrinth storyline and notoriously challenging lore to navigate.
You're wrong. I know now, without a doubt. Kingdom Hearts is light!
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from MojoPlays and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of our latest videos.